Hey everybody, my name's Drew, I'm the community manager for Boom Beach.
And I'm Matt, developer on Boom Beach.
And we're here to talk to you about Boom Beach in 2018 and answer some of your questions. First question is, when is the next update?
So the next update will be around the end of March is what we're aiming for.
With this update, we're looking to make Boom a lot more eventful for you guys. And we've got quite a few ideas of how to do this, which leads us on to the next question. Mega Crab more often? Yeah, well, when is the Mega Crab coming back?
So the next Mega Crab should be here really soon after the release, and then we should see it a lot more often. We want to try and roll it out every month is the current plan.
Yeah.
And then really give it some more interesting twists on each level each time it runs, just to make it interesting for the players. Yeah.
The plan is to have like a monthly Mega Crab, which is obviously something that we as a team are super excited about, and I guess you guys will be as well. So yeah, what changes will we be able to see in the monthly events that are going to be monthly Mega Crabs?
Yeah, so each Mega Crab now we're thinking will have different level bonuses. We'll be able to set them up for you to make each level a lot more interesting than it was before. We want to give players a lot more unique rewards for their successes in the Mega Crab, and something that they can really show off to people so that they know they've done well in the Mega Crab event.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. Something we're trying to work on is making each monthly Mega Crab like unique and something you're kind of aware of throughout the month, so you can kind of practice a few different loadouts and stuff, and as well as just resource rewards and obviously the leaderboards. There's going to be unique monthly rewards as well, so you'll want to be playing every month basically.
Yeah, and it'll be a bit more planned. Like, we won't just be springing it randomly on players anymore. I think it'll be a bit more scheduled.
Yeah,
you'll know when it's coming.
Yeah, there won't just be a shadow and then all of a sudden, oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah. You mentioned experimenting more with tribe boosts. What can we look forward to? So yeah, we want to work with making the tribe boosts a lot more meaningful for the players. At the moment, we think they're a really, really cool feature, but they're kind of underutilized.
Yeah, I don't think we properly fleshed out the tribe boosts to the maximum capacity. I think there's a lot of things that are missing from it that the players want and that we want to put in as well. Yeah,
I wanted to kind of experiment with letting you guys, the players and the community, vote on what sectors you want. So if there's a Mega Crab coming up that you think would be really cool to have plus 300% Scorcher damage on, then we're all for that. I think it'd be really cool to kind of get a bit more experimental and with the tribe boost and kind of make them a bit more fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Why do you think adding temporary things to the game is a better idea than adding permanent things?
Yeah, I think it's so that we can try and test things out a little bit more and put things in the game quickly, see what they work, see how you guys like them, and then if they're not working out, we can always pull them out, change them, and bring them back again and make them better than the last time. I think we have some surprising results with some of the things that we've experimented so far, like the cryo bomb and watching it be a mine clearer.
Yeah, with the cryo bomb, it was just designed to kind of freeze stuff, and then when we put it in the game, it was it just turned into a glorified minesweeper, but everyone loved it for that, so it was kind of realised that was going to be its main purpose, so it doesn't need to be as massively balanced as well, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, I think it would have been a lot harder to commit to something like that without a lot more thought, and it was great to just see it in action and see that it was actually a lot more useful than when we initially thought it would be.
Yeah, and the proto troops, for example, they were really cool because basically we kind of sat in a room and just threw out loads of the most experimental troop ideas that we could think of. So we ended up with obviously the Rainmaker, which was a huge hit, and then the Lasertron, which is perhaps not so huge of a hit, but I think the good thing about it not being permanent in the game is that we've now had a chance to look at it, and for this next update we'll be putting in rebalance proto troops and stuff and make the Lasertron live up to its potential.
Yeah, bring it back up to where it should be, I think.
Yeah. Why can't there be a defensive balance to even the playing field?
Yeah, so in this update we're going to be adding more proto defense buildings to the game. We've been playing around with them a fair bit, trying to find ones that are specifically targeted at some of the current meta build-ups of offense for the players. Tackling some of the compositions like Smoky Zookas and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we're really aware of the Smoky Warrior and Bullet just like decimates bases basically.
Yeah.
So we were kind of super keen to kind of mix up the meta a bit. And do you have any of the examples that we had?
Yeah, so for example, we have a new sniper type that ignores smoke, and we try and his placement should be interesting to see if it can sort of counter some of these smoky attacks that we've been seeing a lot.
Yeah.
We just want to try and mix up the gameplay a bit more with the players and see if they can use new strategies, build new defenses, and change the way that they play.
Yeah, definitely. This is a kind of a huge question, but after this March update, basically what's going to be happening in Boom Beach in 2018?
Yeah, so following the March update, what we really want to focus on is something for the max level players in the game. Like, we understand that a lot of you are at the end, you don't have a lot to do, you've invested a lot of time in the game, and we really want to build something meaningful for these players to do. It will, of course, be available for a lot of players in the game, but the real value will be for the people that have put in this long-term effort to get to the end of the game.
Yeah. Our goal in 2018 is to focus on making the max level players have some like super engaging end game content that will be something really fresh and new.
Yeah.
Whilst also, you know, still looking out for the players that are on their journey towards max level. So yeah, it's going to be working towards something that like pretty much everybody can enjoy.
Yeah. So yeah, our focus at the moment is on March to really get the Mega Crab coming out more often and more events for players to do, and then all of these ideas for the end game of Boom are on the table, and we as a team are going to decide closer to March on what we're going to do for the year.
Yeah. So yeah, like this March update is going to be bringing like a load of events. Obviously, the monthly Mega Crab is going to be like massive, and that's going to like allow us to kind of give you guys like a lot more content throughout this development cycle. So instead of like an update and then waiting and then another update, it's going to be like our March update is going to bring in all these really cool events and stuff, with the Mega Crab being the main one, so that you guys will consistently have stuff to play with and like earn unique rewards and stuff, like while we as a team are working on this like awesome piece of content for the update after March.
Yeah.
One thing that we really want to focus on this year is you guys. As a team, we think it's super important that we have this like great connection with the community. When you guys are like giving us feedback, whether it's good or bad, it's all super useful and great, because then it helps us to, especially during an update cycle, to, you know, put some of your thoughts and ideas into the game, kind of keep that the community ties very strong.
Yeah, it's good being so close to the community, and you know, we want to make the game that you guys want to play. So
yeah, well, it was really nice having you here to chat. And yeah, thank you guys very much for your questions. And here's to Boom Beach in 2018. See ya.
see ya.